Ladies and gentlemen, my name is TotalBiscuit. I'm here to ask and answer one simple question. WTF is Battlefield 3 single player? Well, this is the campaign mode of Battlefield 3, and we're going to have a look at it. This is about 45 minutes in, so this will have some minor spoilers, if you care about such a thing. I'll try and give you my accurate impressions of this after playing about 45 minutes of it. As always, WTF is a first impression series and nothing else. Alright, here we go. Let's get through this corridor and get involved in this firefight. Hit by a few bullets, shouldn't be a problem. I'll just shrug that off like the manly American man that I am. Alright. Okay. Get up on the weapon. No, someone else is on the weapon. I'm not going to get up on the weapon. That would be silly. There's another weapon over there. How about I just sort of flank around the side? That sounds like a good idea. How about... Oh, I can't. I see. I can't do that, because the game doesn't let me. Alright, so I guess the only way to really play this section is to be a turret. What the hell are you doing? You're just sort of chilling back here. Lord, there's about 5 or 6 more bullets I've taken. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. A little bit of an itch. Take some antihistamine to deal with that. I'm allergic to bullets, as you can see. Alright, enter the turret seat. Alright. If there's anything I love, it's making a firefight less interesting by putting you in a static turret. Let us mow down everything that looks like it's brown. There you go. Wouldn't be too much of a problem. Lighting effects in this game are, in fact, so bright most of the time that you can't actually see what you're doing, which is a little bit of a problem. A lot of very, very nice effects. Look at our amazing graphics engine, but I can't see anything. This is authentic war, soldier. Yeah, but I can't accurately shoot anything because I can't see. It's authentic war. There you go. Back you go. Oh good, it stopped spawning monsters now. Did I say monsters? I meant People's Liberation Army. Can I get off the turret now? Hey, no, you don't want me to do that. Oh, an RPG. Oh, that doesn't sound so good. Could I, leave the turret and help track down the RPG? No, you're not gonna let me do that? Alright. Okay. That's fine. I can do the turret section. It's alright. See if I can you smash your way through that? You can't. Whoa. Alright. Scripted RPG segment says no, so I guess then I'm off that. Alright, about time to get out of here. Well, that was uninteresting. Take a few more bullets as I leave, shouldn't be too much of a problem. Go on, up we get. There we go.
I got you, buddy.
Yes, thank you. I'm capable of pressing W and space sometimes to jump, although that wasn't really necessary there. Out we go! Cutscene. What I've just shown you is indicative of what the first hour or so of Battlefield 3 actually is. It is heavily scripted corridor shooting. It's got the same problems that Homefront has. And some of the Battlefield 3 fanboys are now writing some extremely angry comments. Oh my god, dare you compare? It's like, it's because the comparison is valid. You're talking about a game whereby there are areas where you are forced to move at a slow pace because you cannot run. Your run button has been disabled for no apparent reason. You basically have to hang around with your squad. You're not able to go ahead. You can't open doors yourself. There are actually segments where the game will allow you to go ahead, but will punish you for doing so because your squad hasn't done its scripted actions yet, so the game refuses to kick into the next scripted event. So you can't really sequence break in any real respect, because to call the scripting in this game heavy-handed would be an understatement. It is incredibly strict. An example. Back in one of the early engagements, which you will actually have seen if you watched some of the pre-release footage, one of the really famous ones is a firefight, and you've got, if you remember correctly, you get out of this tunnel immediately, one of your friends gets hit, you drag him back, and then you get into a firefight in a parking area. That area will basically continue to spawn insurgents at you until you shoot 2 insurgents who happen to be up in a block of flats up to the right of you, apartment block if you want to be particularly American. You can't actually see them, you just sort of put down suppressing fire in that general direction until you actually hit them. So it is a bit of a kick in the teeth, honestly. I actually sat there just shooting insurgents for about 6 or 7 minutes because I thought, hey, why not? I'm pretty sure I killed about 250 of them. It was something of a clown car scenario. Actually, the same thing that I criticised the original Modern Warfare for is actually happening here in 2011, which is a little bit embarrassing, I've got to say. Modern Warfare 2, I think, actually learned from that, even though it made the rest of the campaign a bit dodgy. So, yeah, you are handheld throughout the entire first section with one little area where you're able to sort of go it alone and open your own doors. It's a wonderful, wonderful little thing that they give you there. I love freedom. What can I say? I'm a part of the Marines. I love freedom. Unfortunately, in the Marine Corps, you have no freedom, as it would appear. So, yeah, it's a bit of a kick in the teeth, I've got to say. You were able to open doors and sort of find a way through this entirely linear corridor segment where there wasn't actually anywhere you could go other than sort of straight ahead. And then you link up with a partner again from your squad. And I'm like, oh, no, you're going to open doors and talk to me again, aren't you? Yep, and then the scripting happens again. But my god, is it a good-looking game. Oh, yes. This is turned onto Ultra. Everything is up to max. It's on 720p at the moment just because I really can't upload a 1080p video. It's far too large. I need better internet, but there's no way to get it. So it looks like I'm going to fly jets. This should be good, right? I certainly hope so. Will it let me do anything? Incidentally, this entire time I haven't actually been touching the keyboard, so for the past 2 or 3 minutes I haven't been able to... Oh, I don't get to fly? It's not going to let me fly, is it? Oh. Alright then, I guess. I suppose I shoot missiles and things like that. Oh, there we go. I can turn around. Press E to close lid. I'm excited. It is really pretty, and it sounds really, really good. But thus far, anyway, it has proven the same usual problem that seems to occur with every game that's pretty and looks good. It's like cake. Cake is kind of delicious, but you don't want to be eating cake the entire time because it's got no nutritional value of any description. Check left side flaps and stabs. Love to. Yeah, they seem to be fine. Yep. We're fine, I just checked. It's alright, good. Yep. Yes. Press E to enable HMD visor. My god, flying a jet's easy. I should apply for the Royal Air Force. Oh god, I'm having a stroke. There we go. Yep, yep. Fire missiles while on deck. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Yep, this is good. This kind of reminds me of America's Army, where they do all those tests, which are really, really boring in a classroom. It's like, I want to be able to fly. No, no, you must check the flaps. Press E to take off. There you go, that's all that's required. Nice and easy to fly modern jets. Technology at its best. Put thumb up, initiate afterburners. There we go. Please let me take off myself. It's not going to, is it? Well, this is wonderful training for the multiplayer. You know, I hate being a passenger. Being a passenger kind of blows. Will you stop turning so in extreme manner? You're going to make me motion sick here. Quick, show off more lighting effects. It really sounds like a nitpicking here, but I've pretty much explained the gameplay in a nutshell already. It is a corridor shooter that sounds unbelievably good, looks incredible, and is, quite frankly, for the most part, pretty damn dull. It has very little freedom to speak of. It has less freedom than the Bad Company 2 campaign, which wasn't all that good to begin with. It's cool, though, because it lets me film, because I don't actually have to do anything this entire time. We get to just sort of fly around and... yeah, it's hands-free gaming, folks. Screw the Kinect. All you need is Battlefield 3. Yeah, being unnecessarily cynical. Well, what is there to really say about it? I mean, gunplay-wise, it's spot on. It really, really is. There's no doubt about that. The guns feel great. It's a Battlefield game. Of course they do. They go for authenticity rather than realism. Yeah, I can get behind that. I can, because it sounds amazing. It is the best-sounding war game I have played since the last Battlefield game. That's to be expected. We're in a jet. I'm not too worried. My fear of flying kicking in here. But beyond that, there's not an awful lot to it. I mean, there's a story I don't really care all that much about. Scripted segments and characters that I really don't care about either. And really no freedom to do anything. Is he seriously going to fly this jet the entire time and just have me press gun and missile? Is this what this is? Because I'm sorry, I am gonna have to get a little bit mad about that. Alright, let's get ready to press button 1. Here we go, I'm excited. This is adrenaline-fueled 2011 wargaming right here. Simplifying gaming since forever. Quick, get on his back so that I can press the 2 button. Come on, useless pilot, I could have killed him by now. I'm an ace combat expert, I know how to do this kind of thing. Alright, we're gonna shoot him yet? Yep, let's shoot him. Whoa! You are a sucky pilot. I would have seen that coming a mile away. He's behind you. Where the hell do you think he is? This is my mission, is it? To stare at the enemy while my incompetent pilot screws up. My god, this is one giant QuickTime event. What is this? My god, a giant QuickTime event. Oh, wow. Seriously. They have a full combined arms vehicular system that is in place in multiplayer, and I don't even get to fly the damn jet. It's alright, I can move my mouse to keep an eye on him. Sounds good. There we go, let's get the giant circle. Well, this is difficult. It's not exactly ace combat, is it? Yep. Of course it went for the flares. Let's fire another missile. This is $350,000 US I'm shooting at that guy. Oh my. There we go. He still isn't dead yet. He's got tons of flares. Can't remember how many missiles, I think this is an F-18 Super Hornet, can actually hold. I'm pretty sure I should be out by now. This kind of ace combat style where you get 300 missiles. For God's sake, just... Screw it, just get the goddamn... You see how easy that was with the goddamn guns? There we go. We just started with that to begin with. Alright. Where is he? I don't even know where he is to begin with. Is he over there? Ow. Okay, that was expensive. Where is he? Where's he gone? Let's see if we can actually hit him with a missile. No, I think we're out of missiles. Alright. You won't let me shoot the cannon. Why can I not just hit him with the cannon? My guns are locked up and aren't doing anything. Ugh. I'm locked on. Why can't I fire? It's alright. We'll switch to gun. Yeah, we're fine. This is really, really boring. What can I do about cannon rounds? You're the sodding one flying this bloody thing. He's right there. There we go. Let's just kill him with the guns. It's... Wow, this gun is rubbish. I only get, like, a little burst every now and again. Come on, you useless lump. Get on his goddamn tail. Oh, this is like Heavy Rain as a modern combat simulator. Goddamn embarrassing. Come on. Can't do anything without useless flying. Alright, use the flares. Never mind. There's a lot of expensive missiles I've just thrown away. You know, if you could stay on his back for more than 5 seconds, I might be able to bloody hit him. Oh, wow, this is appalling. God damn. Oh, you've let them on our back again. How wonderful. You are so great at flying jets. Quick, let's do the light gun bit. It's actually what it reminds me of. It's like a rail shooter. There you go. Here's some more flares. Not a problem. Press X when locked. Yep, that's fine. Or maybe not. Okay, here's more flares. I just dumped flares. It's fine. Get on his back! Why don't I have a turret? I can't do anything about those things. This is actually the most frustrating segment of any shooter I've played in years. Right, yeah. Get rid of the flares, get rid of the flares. Flares are gone. Okay. Fires and missiles. There you go. That's nice. Oh, I don't even get control of my camera now. Yes, very fancy. Buzz the tower. God damn it, Goose. Oh, hi. It's you again. You're so boned. You weren't paying attention. Needless to say, I don't have any hands on the keyboard and mouse here because there was no point. Alright, here you go. Here's some flares. Here's some more flares. Press the X button again. Do I look impressed? Not impressed. No, no, no. God, I've got infinite flares. Let's just keep mashing that X button. There's the lock. There's the flares. There you go. There's some more flares. Are you gonna get on him? That's nice. Alright. Let's get the lock. Wait for the flares to dissipate. You can't even stay on him. There you go. God, the missiles are better than you are at flying. I wish I could fire from here, but it's not going to happen. I have to wait another couple of minutes for this guy to get on his tail. Have you got him yet? Yes, you do. Okay, deploy the flares. They don't have chaff or anything. It's unfortunate that we're only equipped with heat-seeking missiles. Useless bloody pilot. There you go. No, more flares. All this is doing is making me bored and dizzy. There we go. Yay! America! Oh, God. Now, I know this is only a first impressions, but I'm sorry, everything I've seen so far makes me not want to play the rest of the campaign. I know there's that amazing tank segment, supposedly. I was actually reading the live blog over at Rock, Paper, Shotgun. Apparently it drags on for far too long. There are some decent firefights in this game, but, you know, I'm just sick of every, what I like to call MMS, modern military shooter, being so unbelievably scripted. Can we not have a bit of creativity, or at least a little bit of flexibility that we can have in terms of how we choose to fight? Do I have to play armor in order to get that? Is that what is required? We don't have to do that, because Bad Company 2 even had a little bit of flexibility. I could blow holes in walls and attack from different angles. It was kind of neat. The original Bad Company had a great campaign. What is with this reversion here? A focus on technology visually, but a regression in gameplay. How is that acceptable? Why is this acceptable? All of this is glorified on-rails torrent set. Torrent? It's not even a goddamn word. I'm so mad I can't even pronounce things properly. Goddamn turret segments. It reminds me of House of the Dead. It's an interactive movie at this point, let's be honest. It really, really is. It's getting to the point where I think that modern military shooters are going to have less gameplay than cutscenes. Here you go, have some air-to-ground missiles. How many do I need? Do I just need to shoot them with one? Yep, that's good. Okay, right, it's just one then. Fine. There you go, there's the lock. Let's find another one. Why is he shooting at me not to let the lock us over? It's not got anything to do with me. I'm not the one flying. There we go. Battlefield 3 is a cheesy war novel. It's a movie, thus far. It really is, in terms of the single player. I know you don't buy games like this for the single player. I certainly didn't. I bought it for the multiplayer, which, as I found out in the beta on Caspian Border, is really kind of awesome. But you know what I want? One of these days, all I want is for someone just to come along with a big budget game like this and say, we accept that the single player is guff. And we're not going to do anything with it, so why don't we just sell it as a multiplayer game and maybe knock 10 quid off the price tag and focus entirely on making a really good multiplayer shooter? And I'm not saying this game is not a good multiplayer shooter. It is. I know it is. Where the hell are the parked airplanes? I can't even see anything here. call in a Jean-Claude Van Damme to destroy the airplanes? Do I have to keep waiting until we get around? I assume I do. Ooh, there we go, see?
Keep the tracker on target.
It's like one of those little fairground games where you're not allowed to touch the electrical wire. Oh, yeah.
Good kill. Good kill.
Yep. Sad thing is, that bomb was probably more expensive than the plane it blew up.
Bombs away. On target. Nice shot.
You don't feel like a hero in this game, let me put it that way. I wonder if that's deliberate from DICE. It's just like, you know, this is your life in the army. You get all the bitch work.
Bombs away. 3 seconds.
This is extremely simplistic. I am bored. I am sorry, but I am. This barely qualifies as an FPS in the single-player mode. You might think I'm being overly critical just to garner views. Oh, look, it's the big popular AAA title. You know, let's nerd bait. No. Can you dispute a single thing I've just said, based on my personal preference? I like a little bit of freedom in my games. Doesn't have to be much. Maybe the ability to go on multiple route, maybe the ability to blow holes in walls and things like that, like in Bad Company 2. Maybe the ability to open doors and just go ahead of my squad and not walk out into some crazy no man's land with no indicator at all that will kill you if you stay there for 5 seconds. You're outside the mission area. Well, there's no risk of that happening here, is there? I can't even bloody fly anything. I am so very done with this. First impressions of Battlefield 3 single player. Don't even bother. It's pretty, but so's the multiplayer. Go play that. That's good. This isn't. That's nice. I'm just so done with MMS. I really am. You just stop believing that the single player is going to be good. It never is. When was the last good one? I'll see you next time. Press left mouse button to be hero.